Hello, everybody. Here I am, Darlene Taylor with Darlene Taylor Murals, and I'm finishing the mural. Uh, I almost got finished with this one yesterday, but I ran out of black paint. As you can see, I use a lot of black paint. So here I am painting in all of the details and getting all the last little bits in and doing the sign and also uh, kind of drawing in all the things that needs to be in the painting. So of course you see I got all the kids drawn in, and of course you see that I have drawn in the coat for the Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. I've got the tea time for the Mad Hatter, and right below that is of course the bunny. He's checking his pocket watch because he's late. Then and we also have the lamppost for the Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. And then we have Aladdin and Jasmine and their castle. And then we also have the jewel for Moana, and then of course Sebastian, and and he's happy that he's have landed, of course. And I thought that was funny, something for the kids. Then we have, of course, a mermaid and her treasure, and then of course everything's in the her pearl and her rock, and she's beautiful rainbow mermaid. And then we have the castle kind of hideout for Robinson Crusoe, and he's got his treasure, and the pirates uh treasure. And but if you go over next to it is the dragon for um Lord of the Rings. Of course, I have all of this fantastic water. I think that's really why I ran out of black, because I was doing all of these swirls. And there's the dragon there, and then his hoard of gold there. And then if you go up the stairs, you see where the thrush knocks, and that's for the Hobbit and uh, Lord of the Rings. And then, of course, you have a lighthouse, because you got to have a lighthouse. Who's not having a lighthouse? And then a waterfall, and then more water, and all these swirls. I love these swirls. It's very illustrated. And then it goes around the door, and I have to paint the door. But I wanted to have all of that space at the top clear so that the teachers can put the kids' artwork. I have to put their strings back up so that they can hang their artwork. And then I have the books drawn in, and of course the gallon. I have to finish that today because, like I said, I ran out of black to finish drawing in the Lord Admiral. And then these are how many ships the pirate ship has destroyed, and the three masts and the two masts. They always stamp it on the side of the ship to show how many ships they've taken over. And of course, the books are floating in the water to show all the stories, the wealth of stories. And I think my ship came out pretty good. I think old Jack Sparrow would be proud of me and my ship. And then I have all the books floating in the water. And then, of course, we have the race ships, the racing boats, and they're sailing across the waves and the rolling and oh, it's fantastic. And of course, I had to put Andy as one of the boats, and then the clouds, and boy, this is a long hallway. Man, I've been painting on this thing and painting on this thing and painting on this thing. I have never painted so much in my life, I feel like, as I've painted on this one hallway. So I'm just gonna go out. I'm gonna be done. I'm gonna be doing this thing tomorrow. So I see you.